A quick couple of things that I have learned about YouTube in the past few days after talking with Dallas and watching my children fumble through YouTube. There are so many creators out there, specifically creators of kids videos. They can literally turn this into a toy.
Oh wow, look at me, I'm a toy.
And they're getting millions of views. I have never in my life seen someone describe Play-Doh so many different ways. And it is just blowing up. And these creators are making bukus of money. I think I figured out what my channel is. My channel is this. It's creating content and sharing, you know, these kind of intimate one-on-one moments with you in my office here, and just talking about kind of what's going on in my life. This channel is an opportunity, these videos are an opportunity for me to reach out to you and just kind of share how I'm feeling, and maybe you can relate. And it's funny to watch the view counts. You know, some videos have 110 views, and then others have 2,000 views and 3,000 views and 6,000 views. It's just what is hitting and relating to you at any given moment. This is just therapy for me, and I enjoy it, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate you watching, however many people are watching. It's just a great opportunity for me to kind of relieve myself of any burden, or also creating music and cover songs and things like that is really fun and encouraging. This channel is an opportunity, these videos are an opportunity for me to reach out to you and just kind of share how I'm feeling, and maybe you can relate. And it's funny to watch the view counts. You know, some videos have 110 views, and then others have 2,000 views and 3,000 views and 6,000 views. It's just what is hitting and relating to you at any given moment. This is just therapy for me, and I enjoy it, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate you watching, however many people are watching. It's just a great opportunity for me to kind of relieve myself of any burden, or I don't know, junk. Sometimes I just am talking just because. My life consists of my family, Haley McGinnis Funeral Home, Miller Shatmeyer Funeral Home, and music. And it's a hard balance to say, today I'm gonna work on music, and today I'm gonna work on the funeral home stuff. It's kind of like all intertwined. It exists together. And working at a funeral home is so rewarding, and it's such a heavy burden because, you know, you gotta do a lot for a lot of people. And one thing that I'm realizing in my daily life outside of here, anything in service, you know, whether you're at a restaurant or the other day at Walmart, I had my hands full of all this stuff, HDMI cables, and it was for the renovation at Miller Shatmeyer. And I was thinking, wow, since I don't have a cart, why don't I just walk this 10 feet over to the counter and just place it on the counter? And I said, ma'am, is it okay if I go ahead and place these items, which I was purchasing, on the counter, as this gentleman by the name of Alex, who was super nice, by the way, very nice. He also works at Don Moore. Don, he is great. His name is Alex. I go to place it on the counter, and I asked if I could do so, and she said, I guess, with that tone. And I said, excuse me, you guess? And she said, yeah, I guess. She was not very happy about that. So internally, I was super angry at the fact that this woman whose job is to serve, you literally make your money by caring for people. I wasn't asking her to shine my shoes. I guess all that to say, I just have these very high expectations of people in the service field because I die to myself every day, and I'm asked some crazy off-the-wall things, requests that sometimes, obviously I don't want to do, but I do them because it's my job and it's important that I do it. So I just have that expectation of other people. Anyway, I'm just kind of on a rant here. My life consists of all these things combined, and I'm realizing more and more about myself on the daily. And it's a cool realization. I'm growing a lot, and it feels really good. Back to the family dynamic. We lost my cousin David, who's 32 years old, last month, and I had made this entire vlog a day after he passed away. It was just so sudden and heavy, and I didn't post it. I didn't post it for a number of reasons, because I watched it back, and just the sheer shock in my face and the commentary, it was just like I looked like it was just a really hard time. It still is a hard time for our family. You know, we've lost him last month, and then I'm getting ready to lose my grandmother. And you just don't get used to it in this world that I live in, which is caring for those who have passed away at the funeral home. You don't get used to it. You don't. people ask me all the time, do you get comfortable? Is it get easier? It doesn't get easier. If you think it gets easier, then you're crazy. I don't know. I deal with it different, like as far as the grieving aspect is concerned. You know, I have a job to do. When a loved one comes into my care, whether it be a family or non-family member, I have a job to do, and I'm looked to guide people and help people. I take it very serious. So I just kind of grieve in my own way, but you know, it's kind of heavy. It's a heavy thing to have to deal with death on a personal level, and then have to deal with death professionally. But then when the personal and the professional kind of intertwine, it just is really tough. So for all of you who are dealing with or have recently dealt with the loss of someone that you genuinely love with all you have, I understand. I can relate. And the unfortunate truth is that life goes on for us. And you got to kind of find this balance. I mean, we still got to go to work, and we still got to pay our bills while we're dealing with such a tragic time. So I encourage you that if you're dealing with a difficult time like I am and like I have, you know, keep going and do the best that you possibly can. And people should be understanding. I'm understanding. Today is a fun day for me. I'm going out to the new funeral home. We're almost done with the renovation. And this is a pain in my butt. We're 3.5, almost 4 months into the renovation. It's a good problem, because the reason why we're so delayed is because we've been so busy caring for people. And that's great. You can't renovate and bang and saw and cut and do all these things at a funeral home when you have a visitation going on in the room next door to what you're renovating. So everyone goes in and they start working, you know, like Santa's little helpers, and then we get a death call. We call it a call, serving a family, conducting a visitation. Everyone just disperses. We're almost done though. We hung the TVs on the wall, the TVs that I bought at Walmart when the little lady decided she was not gonna help me or wanted to. And next Wednesday is the last day in which they're hanging wallpaper. And I can't wait to be finished. Actually, I think I'm gonna show you the renovation like right now. That's what's going on over here at Villa Shetmeyer. Look at this. I really love this funeral home. And I'm really grateful to be a part of this community. We just bought this lot over here too. This lot will become a parking lot here in the next few months. How we doing? This place is great. This is kind of like a nice homecoming every day. People come in and say, hey. This is our selection room. All of our caskets are in here. And Chris is cleaning one up. Really nice casket, and it hasn't been used in, of course it hasn't been used. It hasn't been viewed. I'm gonna go and give you the grand tour of the funeral home. Turn some lights on here. So we got all the paint on the walls, and then this is all gonna have wallpaper on it. We've got a bunch of new furniture. New. Remember this room? It was a bunch of stuff every which way. Got the fireplace all painted up nicely. AJ and his guys are working away back there. Here in the office, we've got new furniture, new carpet. We're going to put all the new stuff on the walls, new fixture, new everything. I'm ready for it to be over and done with.
Hello.
Hold on.
We on?
Get this. Yeah, we are on, dude.
What's up, peoples?
Why doesn't this do it? Well, it always does this to me. Anyway, I wanted you to meet Chris. He's the guy that walks around and just is chill, cool as a cucumber. Mandy would probably disagree with you. Me?
Nah, I'm pretty chilled. She gets upset because I don't get angry or anything, mad.
He really doesn't.
I'll be back tomorrow.
I have to pay Jared to be my friend. That's pretty much what it is. That's the painter and the wallpaper guy. He's been doing it for 30 years or something, if I'm wrong. Keep going, keep trucking, and know that you've got more worth than you could ever realize. I'm gonna go and watch them remove my stump, and know that I'm proud. I'm very proud, and I'm very honored, and I'm very humbled. Yeah, I really am. Westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.